Prizepicks. Listen, if you guys have not done it yet, make sure you guys download Prizepicks. Once you get it, download, put in code Bradley as your referral. You're gonna get up to $100 of any money you put in right now. All right, by the way, guys, these are my picks for last week. I have Coleman Hawkins doing less than 16.5 points, and I have Marcus Damask doing less than 20.5 points, okay? March Madness full effect. Make sure you guys check in if you wanna do it. Prizepicks right now. Literally at these, we have like an entire, he has like an entire sports books thing set up, so we're gonna have like every game on. So this is the sweat right now. If you guys wanna sweat with me, do it. Download Prizepicks. Easy, App Store, code Bradley, up to $100 no match whatever you put in. I can't promise, obviously I can't promise, can't guarantee. I did that last time and I was wrong. So, but this is where I fully believe this one right now. I fully believe it. So if you guys wanna check out the picks for next week, go to my story on Instagram or on Snapchat. You guys can follow them. I do the picks every week. Again, Prizepicks, code Brad. They're gonna match you above to $100. If you're new to it, right now. See you there. Okay, bye.
Bro, this is so funny. We're talking before we get into the podcast about how long it's gonna be. And it's actually obviously a pleasure to meet you. I actually have no idea how long it would go. You've done a podcast before though.
Did Jinxies?
Yeah. How much content have you actually made? Because obviously you're a streamer. You've done stuff with Jinxie. And how long have you been making content for?
I've started I started a year ago. So
Hold it low.
I started.
Yeah, there you go. You're solid. Yeah, perfect.
I started like a year ago. So like June to August, and then I started off on TikTok.
Yeah.
And I would just stream on there, and then eventually I started dual streaming to Twitch. But I got that's kind of when I started like last year. So I wasn't really planning on any of this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like kind of a little luck, a little God, a little of everything.
What made you think you could do it?
I had no clue. I did not think I could do it. I was like doing it on TikTok Live, like to have fun with it type stuff. And then like, because you don't make money off TikTok unless it's guests. And I mean, people that watch me know I don't really like ask.
You're not like the NPC person being like, send me.
Yeah, because I don't think it's very like, it's not as usually like the best thing, or like
it's kind of cheesy.
Yeah, or it's like it ends up being like all your content or whatever. And I can't read. That's the other, or not like I can't read. I just have terrible eyesight. Like, you know what I mean?
Wait. Wait, which one is it?
I have terrible eyesight. I can read. So like when I'm reading.
Okay.
Like,
if you can't see the chatters.
I can barely see it. I can barely read their chat. That's what makes it. In the beginning, like I definitely got a lot more hate than love, and it's changed.
You're just like, yo, I can't read the chat.
Yeah, I'm just
like kinda, that's. I can just imagine you actually at home streaming now, and you must have a monitor with like chat blown way up.
No, it's just I literally I don't like looking at the number or the. I would like to read the chat sometimes, but like that's like literally why I get like real close with it and stuff.
Yeah. So wait, because
I'm legally blind not legally blind, but like I can't technically drive a car without my glasses. But the government doesn't know that yet.
Yeah, it's funny, dude, because like it's so funny. Like I can't tell where you're trolling and like you're like you're dead ass serious.
I'm dead
You're
ass.
dead ass serious.
I'm dead ass
but
serious.
It's so the way you say it is so funny, bro. I can't lie.
But like to explain. Like these are reader glasses from CBS. So like there's a clip of me where I'm like, CBS, next question. That's true, because like so that's why where people say like where it starts and ends, it's like it's kind of just ongoing. But like
so what is it? Is it so have you been like do you have a condition?
No, I don't have any condition. No, like I'm just like
kind of.
Yeah, so when people throw labels and names out there, it's kind of just like going, you know, I didn't put a label on it. I'm just having fun with it, and like you know the hand movements and motions and stuff like that. That's like just me getting energy out type. Like, I mean, there's cameras on you. Like, I'm not used to the.
Well, what did you call it earlier? You said you have a tick.
Well, like I used to, like my good friends and family. Like, no, I do stuff with my fingers when I get excited. So like, it's like unless when I'm alone, like I'll be ripping it. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah. So like, it's like not like Tourette's or anything. Like, it's literally just like. You know, when I get excited or whatever, like my hands are like touch the back of my head. But like
so it's just like a general sort of anxiousness.
Oh yeah, like I'm very anxious generally. Like I'm anxious right now, but it's like chill. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, like when the cameras come on, like it's like
It's almost like a superpower for you, though.
Well, to me, the funny thing is like, this is like a completely different environment than what I was doing. You know what I mean? Like, when you're at home and you're just looking at the camera, and it's like almost like a different reality for me. I don't know. Like you get into like, I don't know, like a spot, and then like I don't know, like it's like the hand, like it creates like a flow state almost, where like like you can just start ripping stuff.
Yeah, it's interesting though.
That's why like when like I talk different versus the stream or whatever. The stream, like, if people are right about that, like Trump impersonation or whatever, but it's like,
yeah.
But it's like you can catch it, like, you know what I mean? Like you can.
Like, how do you know what's gonna hit? Like, how do you know what people are gonna like?
I have no clue. So
you just wing it.
Well, like even like the Jinxie podcast, like Sid's birth, I cringed in my soul when I did it. And on there, I was like, I don't know if you're gonna like that. And then it ended up being like a edit or something.
Yeah, it went crazy.
It's crazy how the internet decides what they like or.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely a thing. The first thing I saw of you, and because Steve sent it to me, was you talking about parlaying the shit in his thing, and I asked him on the Full Send podcast.
I saw that.
Was that wasn't real? You
No, I didn't. I didn't with him. I mean, like I've, took his shit, did wipe my ass and hopped in the shower before and just.
You've done that.
You had never done that?
God damn, I hate to admit, I think I've done this once on vacation. Yeah, I did. I have. I've done it once, but it was like.
You ever out of toilet paper or just?
I mean.
Oh, it's not even a toilet paper thing. It's more of just. I like taking, taking showers too. So.
Yeah, it depends if it's like a clean one. If it's like a messy one where it's like I know I'm gonna have to, I don't want to get in the shower and like get shit off my butt. You know what I'm saying?
You got the bodybuilder.
Yes, because
no telling what it smells like.
No, not even that. It's just the amount of mass that I have on my. It's like sometimes it's like
my shit comes out like escargot. It's pretty
like escargot.
It's pretty. It's like chewed up crawfish. I'm just kidding.
Just because you eat food or what?
I have a terrible diet. I eat like right after I stream or like usually I just eat like a late lunch / early dinner and then like a.
You just order food. You like
yeah. It's pretty bad.
Dude, I've been ordering. Oh my God. It's so bad. Because I stream a little bit. You actually jumped on my stream and I didn't know. You donated 20 subs. It was funny on Twitch. And I was like, I appreciate that for real.
No, you're my brother.
No, I really appreciate that. And it was funny because I didn't know. I hadn't seen your actual Twitch. And everyone was like, well, that's like actually sketch. And I went and looked and I was like, okay, so were you just randomly on? Like, how do you find it?
What do you mean? Like to see yours?
Yeah, you were just randomly
yours
on Twitch?
Popped up on the left side. So like when the left side has the random.
Oh, they actually put me up there?
Yeah. So like I saw you there on there. So I think like I don't know how I never saw you before then. Like it was like crazy. It's like soon as it's like the internet knew that we knew each other or something.
Yeah, like we were gonna get closer. It's
Yeah.
weird. And do you browse Twitch regularly, like, or do you? Look
I
at Kick
like to watch other people. I'll watch some Kick stuff. Like I'll just watch to see what like, there's people I watch for like entertainment, and then there's also people watch like maybe study, see what they're doing.
Ideas.
Like, Kyson Hat's a great person to watch just because he's really creative and has.
Yeah. He just did that whole Red Dead Redemption thing.
Yeah, that was
and
genius.
The whole bars.
And
that
the
was
way he role played the whole thing and he's still doing it right now. He's probably pull it up.
Yeah.
50 hours. That sounds like torture.
He's creative with the concepts on the streaming. And how do you create your concepts? Like how do you know? Like, okay, obviously I know we talked about winging it, but how do you know what you're gonna do on stream? You don't. You're just like me, bro.
Dude, I just get in there and then like, and that's where other people like ask like if I like try to pre-plan jokes or something. It's more of like, if anyone who knows how to freestyle rap, like you can't just like, you can't try to plan a bar in a freestyle. Like it comes like it's kind of like
you kind of have it or you don't.
That's why you get in a flow state because you have to be thinking like a step ahead of.
Before the internet, had you always kind of been like this sort of character in a sense? Have you always had this sort of character?
Not really.
Did people think you were funny growing up? Like
some people thought I was funny. Some people didn't think I was funny. I mean, like everyone else type thing. But like I had some. I mean, my roommate was very, he's a great guy named Cooper.
Yeah.
Name drop, free ad. I'm just kidding.
No, you're good. Yeah, whatever.
Shit. But, he, what should we call it? He like, told me I was funny. Told me I should do stand up type, and like, it's like those small compliments that you don't realize like later. It's like, kind of get like, I don't know, because like you can either listen to the one hate comment or the one love comment, and it's like, your reality is what you kind of chew on.
100%. Yeah, it's what you're willing to take in and make a part. It's on the internet. I would say there's so much more hate than there is like love. In a sense.
And I just got really lucky. I don't know why everyone's been really nice to me. Creators, and then also mostly just people in the comment sections are very.
Well, it seems like a super genuine. Like you could tell you wing it, but winging it is just because it's genuine.
Yeah,
it's
like
real.
that's like where like it's like character / not. It's like literally just me like fucking.
Yeah.
when the camera comes on and like
you just kind of like turn it up a little bit.
Yeah, and then like you get nervous with all the other stuff. Like it's kind of.
What nervous with what stuff?
I'm pretty anxious just in general. Like I saw a therapist before, like that. Like
yeah. No, I get it.
But but not anymore. But like I kind of ghosted him when it was.
You ghosted your therapist?
Dude, I did. He's a great guy though.
Dude, you probably shouldn't ghost him.
Well, it's like
you should go back, dude. I go to therapy.
it's just
I need it.
Same.
Yeah.
It's good. It is good. It's just I was like, I gotta do this at 2. I was like,
Yeah.
that type of shit.
What was your childhood like?
Good loving parents, grew up in a really great place. Great sisters, great family, all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Really blessed in that sense. And then
Do you deal with any? And do you ever deal with any bullying or anything like that?
no, my school that I went to is not very there was no old fashioned bullies. It was big. I graduated with 1,200 people.
Yeah.
So hung out with my group, and then I just hung out with the boys. It's pretty much
Yeah.
It's cool though. I love hanging out with my buddies, but I'm more of a to describe high school, it was more instead of boozing and go to bars, it was more like blunts and basketball for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is fun. It's good. It's a good thing.
Do you
Don't smoke.
You don't smoke?
No, you should not smoke. It's very.
Okay.
Can't stop it. No, I'm just kidding. I can't stop. It's just I love it, or not love it. That's probably just too
No,
much.
it's okay. It's okay. Obviously, we're not saying, yo, you guys are watching, you got to smoke, you should smoke, but
it's not a good habit to start. It's just that it's probably. I guess I'll put that out there for me. I don't know if I could wave a wand and be sober from everything, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
But I do love beer.
Beer's pretty good.
Beer's pretty good.
Beer's
You
pretty
drink
good.
beer, you
I drink
liquor?
beer. I do a little bit of both, but I'm not really big in anything. I'm super big on anything in moderation, really.
Same.
So I just I noticed the marijuana thing, for example. There was a time where I probably smoked way more than I should have, and looking back on that time, I didn't really feel the best. Just to be fair.
Same.
There's moments when I hit it right, and I'm like, oh, this is so perfect. But then there was so many other moments where I was like, this is too much. And I'm surprised you do it because with my anxiety, if I smoke and get too high, it's terrible.
I have no clue which started it. I was more when I was graduating high school, I started getting it. But don't know if it was that or the weed part of it. So it's the chicken or the egg type thing. But fucking.
But when you smoke and you get high, do you get more anxious?
It's more of routine now. I mean, I'm usually pretty baked when I'm streaming. I'm usually
That's hilarious.
When I was at. Oh, fuck. Well, I guess I'll say it. But Zach Lewis's house, he doesn't smoke or anything.
Yeah.
But I was just ripping edibles the whole time. So, it was
Dude, I'm so sensitive to marijuana. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I could only, if I eat an edible, I could only eat 2 to 3 milligrams.
I eat a lot.
That's. But it doesn't make you more anxious?
It's more of I don't know. It's more just takes. I get pinned to the needles when I get anxious or whatever. So it's it takes away that a little bit.
Okay.
And then you don't get a little anxious, you don't eat, and then that's the other part. It's get anxious
When your diet's up, yeah.
And then you get that feeling of anxiousness, and it's maybe more associated with the diet than
not eating, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's huge. And also not drinking enough water. There's a bunch of things I think people
I don't drink
recognize.
enough water. That's definitely. I have one kidney, so
Really?
Yeah, I was born with one. I don't know what they did with it, but
What the f*** did they do with it?
I was.
Was your mom?
The
Your mom was
theory
like,
that
nah.
they just stole it or something.
Yeah.
But it's probably worth something. I wish I had two because it. Well, I don't know if I have just a blank space there or one
I can't tell if you're trolling me or not.
I do have one. It's serious.
Only one.
Only one.
You're not trolling me.
Not trolling.
Okay, couldn't tell. I couldn't tell. Yo, so when you stream, like, what do you mainly stream? Just games and you just chill?
Do
Oh,
whatever.
shit.
I mean, it's mostly Madden and stuff, but like I'd start doing GTA RP stuff here soon.
Oh, I can't wait for GTA 6.
Stuff like this. Like start more doing IRL stuff, but
Yeah,
like
yeah. Are you gonna stream here with Steve today?
I think so.
You're gonna stream.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Well, I'm doing
Oh, it's
whatever-
gonna go crazy.
I'm doing whatever he wants to do.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
His show, his rodeo.
So when you said though you don't really read chat, is it because like when I don't read chat, they just dog me for it?
I just can't read far enough. Like it's like I can't read what's on your shirt right now. I mean, I can see the letters. Is that oh, it's barbed wire.
Yeah. Because I feel like isn't that one of the most important parts of like being good at as a streamer is like
I do need to get better at it, and like you know, especially feel bad when you miss like a subs and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
it's like I think there's a happy medium where it's like acknowledging stuff, but also like because it's almost like a TV. To me, it's like a TV show or whatever. It's like you just
you need a little bit of both.
yeah, like you need to because if you get too much or like too asking for it or like
Yeah.
too just then it kind of just becomes your content or whatever, and it's kind of hard to
Just to
Get
oh,
out.
I see what you're saying. If you just do the talking to the chat,
Yeah.
that's what it is.
like
Versus,
it's good to talk with the chat or to the chat, but like if you're like I don't know, like if you're say on TikTok live, like when I was doing that stuff, like people would send something, say
Yeah.
like a galaxy or whatever, and
Yeah.
some people will be like say thank you for a rose, thank you for a rose, thank you for like all that
yeah,
type of
you're
stuff.
like,
It
listen,
just
I'm not a NPC.
yeah
Yeah, I get it.
that's kind of
And then so you lose kind of like what the actual other side of the content is, like what you're actually
yeah.
creating.
I actually tell people on my TikTok live, I'm like, tell them don't gift them, like don't send
just
them.
watch the live.
That's why I got off TikTok too now. It's more just Twitch too, because
Yeah. Do you have a personal relationship with Twitch? Like, have they reached out to you to
I
say
have
like,
a-
hey?
the guy that I can talk to now, like as of last week.
Oh, that's dope.
See, we got a deal here working.
That's dope.
Hopefully,
Yeah, yeah. Because you said you've been doing it for 1 year, and how many followers do you have on Twitch now?
525,000 something.
That
like that.
is insane. And that's from like no other. You weren't like on.
I got really lucky with the clipping. The first clip that went around to me was me hang cleaning my friend's balls.
Hang cleaning?
Like he was like, cup your hands, hold my nuts, and I had hang cleaned it. Well, not in real life, like clip to clip, whatever.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
But yeah, like. that-
So you weren't like Instagram. You weren't like.
I didn't have any of
kind
that
of a little
stuff.
TikTok.
Well, yeah, that's what I started realizing was like, but once it started doing better, I was like, oh, I should probably go take these handles. And then some people would started taking them.
Yeah, that's super.
Like someone
normal.
took my Snapchat one, dirty. Sorry.
Yeah. No, that's good. Yeah, fuck them, dude. Those people suck.
Hey, great
Because
guy.
you hit
though.
them and they'll be like, yeah, give me money. It's like, you dude. You're an.
No, I didn't even ask for it. I just changed the L till 1 or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not like a big deal.
No,
That's the
it's
weird thing too. Is like you get like when you get clipped and stuff or whatever. It's like
How did you get into the clipping? Was it like because of Jinxie or a separate?
it
event?
was more before then, and then that's how Jinxie found me. And then like being with Jinxie definitely made it go up more.
Yeah.
But it was the first one, and I think that people know it's just like you can make good money on TikTok if you make like in a minute long video. So
Yes.
people in the beginning, like one guy was doing very successful.
Just clipping your
The
content.
funny part was he's like, man, you got to be killing it. I made this much money. I was like, I have not even close.
That's
Not
funny.
even-
Yeah, I know some clippers of mine who like this. This has been I don't know how many months ago, but like right when it really started going crazy on TikTok, this dude was making like $60K a month.
Yeah, no, they can make real money. Like I was like, I probably made like, off TikTok less than
Yeah.
$5,000 or whatever.
Yeah,
which
make
is,
it-
that's a great number,
Amazing.
great money, but like
Yeah.
relative what the Clipper was saying.
Yeah, no, the
It's
Clippers.
like I made 15 last month, and
Yeah,
I
if
was
the
like going
Clippers
like,
do it
"Oh,
right."
shit."
Yeah, it's crazy.
And that was over the entire time I streamed on TikTok. Was like, career.
So
earnings.
some random guy was just like, I'm gonna clip this guy, and he kind of like,
It was a dude in the army because a dude, because I talked to him. The reason he was doing it is because you can't have TikTok in the military. He's trying to describe or show who I was.
wait, so he couldn't have his own TikTok.
He could. It was the other dudes in the military that were his buddies and he was trying to show them who I was. And no one, it's not like he could make a clip. And I was streaming on TikTok, so it wasn't like a VOD type thing. So like to show them, he started making the clips.
Oh, and it just took off.
He started posting them, and then he started making good money. And then other people started taking off.
Yeah. Yeah, is it? Hey, what's going on? What the f- is going on? Oh, okay. No, you guys are great. This is random. I have no idea. I know, that's nothing to do with me. That's for you, buddy.
Bro, there we go.
I have nothing to do with that. That's crazy.
That's perfect. Got the Dallas Cowboys here.
Yeah, you're so fucking... So, okay, sorry. Got super sidetracked. So the Clipper guy, does he still work with you now?
He wasn't working with me. He did it for himself.
Yeah, he did it for himself.
But
do you work with him now? Like, he still just does it, though?
I have it's my YouTube, but like, the people will clip it. And like, the sweet medium between the two was like when other people started doing it, like it started getting some more suppressed.
How many clippers do you think you have?
I have no clue. The funny thing is, like, you'll see, like, you start scrolling through and you see like a video yourself with like, I've bumped across one like 1 million likes that I haven't seen before. I was like, what the?
Yeah.
But then like it makes sense hindsight when like you get random follower jumps.
Yeah.
Because I don't post like, I got like 1.1 million followers on TikTok now,
Yeah.
but I got 4 million likes. So it's like like to follower ratio.
Yeah,
like,
it's nuts.
Yeah, it's like not because I don't post on it, but
Why do you think people love you so much?
I have no clue. I just think I don't know. It's just fun, you know. Like the content is just like bulling with the boys type stuff.
Yeah.
Just keep it wheeling and dealing. Yeah. So like it's like that's why it's like fun to me and fun in all that aspects.
Yeah.
That's like where talking about doing brand deals and stuff now. It's like I don't know if what to do or what to think yet because it's like going. I'd rather just have fun. Like being able to just come here whenever I wanted to is like, that's worth something to me.
I see. Yeah, it definitely gets interesting. I mean, obviously money starts getting involved and it changes the pace of things sometimes. Do you have like a team and people who like help you? And
I got like I have like an agency or whatever for like,
Solid.
or you talk about like for helping
with,
like
help you with organizing stuff like
Kyle,
brand deals.
Kyle helps me with that pretty much
Yeah.
everything. And then
Solid.
like the YouTube is just like send a VOD over. They got that all edited up and stuff.
Yeah.
And then that's all I really do is Twitch and YouTube. I'm more of a YouTuber now.
Yeah.
But,
no, your fucking YouTube's crazy.
YouTube's like
Did
fun,
that just
but it's
convert just because of the VODs that were being chopped up?
the VODs, yes sir. So like you would download the VODs and they'd clip it up or chop it up or whatever.
Yeah, this is the thing about streaming that's so cool. Like if you hit it right, like if you just streamed and had your VOD saved, they also just become YouTube videos.
Yeah, and then
It's like a cheat code.
Yeah.
If you can live stream.
what people, the crazy part is like people, this pioneers in streaming, like, the frontier is like not even close to being what it's got pushed to. The ability to have like a live audience and like, kind of mass produce content like is it's definitely something that I think more people are going to start seeing the value in. Like like for instance, like the clipping going around, like you end a stream and it goes on YouTube, goes on Instagram Reels,
Yeah, it goes
TikTok, like those all like push into the. I kind of lost track of what I was talking.
No, like the algorithm, the universe of social media.
Yeah.
Yeah, it like becomes that's what I'm saying. Like the first piece, if you can stream and stream well, it can translate to every other platform.
Yeah, and like, cause like I don't know, like cause I can see a world where, I know Amazon Prime streams on, Thursday Night Football streams on Amazon Prime, but like I can see a world where they start licensing it. I think you said Destroying was like the first one to do that. Or Nick Burks.
He licensed on Amazon Prime?
Or like they could like stream games or something.
Oh shit.
And the other thing, so before I even started streaming, what I did was and there's probably clips of it, but for Thursday or for our friends group, I live streamed so the way our fantasy group finished, there's 12 people in it. we took you drafted based on you finished. So if you finished first, you got to draft first.
Yeah.
Like the Chiefs.
Right.
And then the last person gets whatever. And then you do like a bracket, but you don't play. We were just simming the games, and I was announcing them. So like I turned off the announcer, and we'd sim them, and we make them like 2-minute quarters, and the games would like all go to overtime like that. So like that was like the first like. And that was like, that was just like an example of like having fun with it. Like, what I mean? Like that was like, I streamed that on Twitch, and that was with my.
All right, guys, quick note for the podcast. This honestly might be one of my favorite ads right now. I'm not even gonna lie, because I believe so heavily in microdosing mushrooms. They've helped me out so much in my life. They helped me like so much. Really, just to say the least. And you guys have heard me talk about it before, and now it's really cool. I've partnered up with Schedule 35 to talk to you guys a little bit about place where you can find them where it's super specific. It's microdose. There's not this crazy heroic doses that like you probably hear about in the wild per se. So Schedule 35, they specialize in the microdosing. If you guys want to check it out, go to schedule35.co, put in code raw talk to get 15% off your order today. Again, it's schedule35.co, code raw talk. The packaging's amazing. It comes in like really like pretty like packages. It's super well done. Obviously I've tried it myself. Again, it's a microdose, so I'm not taking it and being like, oh my God, what's going on? You just feel this general sense of sort of, I don't know, alive, I guess, in a way. And when I do it personally, just give you guys some like ideas, right? I'll make sure I'm doing something productive. Like I don't just take it and like sit around my house. Like I'll take it and I'll try to, whether it's like I'm boxing or I'm trying to learn something new, or I'm reading, or I'm doing something that like I'm trying to be better at. That's how I do it. So if you guys want to give it a shot, schedule35.co, put in code raw talk, 50% off your order right now today.
What was your first stream? What was your first stream ever?
My cousin stream. My brother-in-law streams. He does survival games and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I'd stream with him, but yeah. Then I just eventually got into Madden, and Madden was just so much funner to interact with other people, and then just like.
You good at Madden?
I've gotten better, but I'm not really good. No.
I suck at those games.
It's hard as fuck.
I'm so bad at sports games. I hate it.
Sorry for cussing there.
No, you're good. I'm so bad at those games. I'm good at shooters.
Yeah, dude. I like shooters. I like pause, but I don't know. Yeah, crazy, but
yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know, like it's just not been a lot of great games that come out recently. I just want to wait for GTA 6 and
I
NCAA.
cannot wait for GTA 6.
Those are going to be fun.
I can't wait for that. I feel like it feels like it's never going to come out though, because they keep saying, oh, they might push it
We
back.
got to start a gang here.
I know. We got to. How do we like get them to like? I feel like GTA has like the largest audience ever.
I know. That's why I think when like the role playing, like Stack Swapo, he's awesome. Like I think that's gonna when GTA 6 is gonna come out. It's like.
Are you gonna go? Are you gonna stream that for sure?
I'm trying to figure out how to do it. I just need to get like I don't have great internet connection to my thing, so like running GTRP was like hard.
You don't have good internet?
I need an Ethernet cable.
Oh, because you run off Wi-Fi. Well, get an Ethernet cable. What the fuck do you mean? What the fuck? You order that bitch on fucking Amazon.
Dude, I have to like. It's weird. There's a lot of things I do and don't do. Like I don't like white coats.
So coats.
Or like I don't like not like oh I see a white coat. More like white coats like doctors. Nurses.
Oh yeah. Does that give you anxiety?
Yeah.
It gives me anxiety.
This is like I tore this thing in my thumb here.
Yeah.
And it's just been like that for a couple years.
You tore what? Like a thing in
the ligament? See it?
How'd you do it?
Play basketball.
And it's just been like that.
Because
you avoided the fucking white coats.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
But then that's also so like I went and got I did not like how my eye test went. So like I was just trying to get out of there.
Yeah. I gotta turn my shit. I think my shit's making noise too. Boom, got it.
But yeah, I didn't. What were we talking about?
No, it's like you said you didn't like the white coats. Felt like there was something.
Oh
else.
yeah, like so. Like I went to the eye doctor, and it was just like I hate putting shit next to my eyes. Or like,
you ever thought about getting LASIK?
Hell no. My sister got it, but I'm not doing it. Hell no.
No?
No, dude.
What if he's got perfect vision? And you can read your chat all day.
She got nervous or whatever, and like said it was like the worst experience ever, but she was glad she did it, and I was like, that's all I needed to hear. I'm not.
Oh, you're gonna avoid it?
Oh yeah.
But what if you could read chat?
Sorry for cussing.
Yo, you're
Great guy.
You're hilarious.
I love them. They're my guys.
It's so funny.
But
Bro.
dude, yeah. So like, for instance, my prescription came in, and I was just trying to get out of there. So I was just like, and like, I didn't know how the doctor's test went, so they kept just doing it back and forth. They're going like, well, this one's a different answer than you gave last time, and I was like going like,
Yo, what?
so they gave me my prescription, but these aren't prescription.
Okay.
But when they gave me my prescription, one side was like 5 times more powerful than the other, so it was like making me nauseous to put them on. So I was like, I'm never going back.
So it was the variance was that much, or it's just that day you just felt a little more?
But I was just more like trying to get out of there. Like, it's, you know how they're.
You're just like, yeah, that one's okay.
I was like trying to get him to read the room. I was like going like, get me out of here.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, because he was trying to, I don't know, trying to get it too. I was like, I'd rather just have like pretty good sight with the.
Yeah, I get it.
You know, like get it
So
over with.
LASIK's never in the picture. You're never gonna do it, even if you have perfect vision.
If things start going downhill here, I don't.
Maybe.
My eyesight's gotten way worse over the past 3 years. So it's just been. And I had to get glasses, and then they said my prescription changed, or they wouldn't give me new glasses on my prescription. I got into a car crash, and then my glasses fell off in the car.
What happened? How'd you get in a car crash?
Thought I had a green light.
And you just.
It had, so it was this 2-lane road. They're doing road work on it. One coming this way, one coming this way with a turn in. It had 2 green lights, and it was a yield too. So you know, I guess I don't know why I took the turn there. I mean, I got blindsided. So it was like airbags deployed. Toyota Tacoma, great car, great truck. But yeah, no, that was not great. But it was.
How long ago was that?
Last year, like 12 months ago or something.
Oh, yeah.
Probably like it was like, no, it was probably 8 months ago.
Yeah. What do you have the most fun doing right now?
Shit like
Do you
this,
really enjoy making content?
It's all right. Like, I mean, like, I don't like being on camera or like being on live stream could be stressful sometimes, but at the same time, as long as you keep the fun part of it, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's why it's like talking about the bringing brands or whatever into it. It's like, that's when you make it a job or whatever. And that's kind of what I wasn't.
Yeah.
I was doing it for fun. So like, and I wasn't expecting
It's
it
just
to be
crazy
so
how
much.
fast it happened for you.
I have no clue how it happened. It's fucking.
It's cool though.
I mean, I used to watch you.
Yeah,
Big fan
cool.
of you.
I appreciate it.
And
man.
now I'm here.
So who did you watch growing up that you liked? I know you watched Steve as well.
Like you talking about like creators? Or like
creators.
streamers?
Creators, whatever.
I would watch like random stuff, like aviation stuff. I would watch like there's a dude named Sam Chi. He does like, we just go on like planes. I don't know. I hate flying, so like it's like kind of a it's kind of a thing.
Wait, so you watch a dude who goes on planes and you hate flying.
I hate flying, so it's like you're getting fascinated with like, you know, seeing shit on Emirates.
Okay.
I like when I fly, like I have to use.
How was the
window
helicopter
seat.
coming in here today?
That
Was that scary?
My nuts were in my throat there. It was,
Yeah.
It was cool as that was cool. It was definitely cool.
You're a little scared though.
Oh, I was starting to get nervous.
Like,
and
dude, he was fucking.
it was nervous.
I'm not gonna lie. Helicopters, even though they're decently safe, they always catch me out too.
Same with planes. I hate sitting in a plane you look up and you just see like the tube, but it's like kind of slanted. I like to look out the window. I don't know what it makes it, but it makes me like reason with like turbulence. I go like, well, we hit a cloud there.
Dude, I hate flying.
Yeah.
And but you fly so much, you get to a point where it just like becomes like getting on a bus or something.
Yeah.
It's so normal.
I used to like say fuck flying. I would never do that. But like now it's more like, sorry for cussing, but now it's more like just don't want to miss any opportunities and don't want to. I want to see the world. That's the other part. Is I want to see the world, and then like if I want to see like the 7 wonders of the world.
Really? I haven't even done that yet.
There's like the ancient. There's like there's ancient, modern, and like the old ones. Like there's like I forget what they
like
call
the pyramids and.
Well, like there's some that like are the 7 that were like of the pre-world or whatever. So,
I didn't
like,
know that.
There's a statue of like, I think it's like Babylon or something. They had a statue of a dude that was like literally huge, and like he stood over like 2 parts of inlet. Like if you took a boat, you'd go underneath his legs.
Where the fuck is that? That
And
sounds like a Game of Thrones.
It's crazy. Well, that's the 7 of them that like they.
Wait, so you're saying there's 7 that we all kind of know, and then there's other ones.
And then there's like there's 7 modern ones, and then so like the modern ones, like one of them is like the Golden Gate Bridge, but
And
then
the
there's
pyramids is a modern one.
The ancient is
Aren't the pyramids a modern one?
Maybe. It depends on how it's all classified. It's all different on...
So there's the ancient ones that like you, because I hadn't even heard of those ones.
Yeah. There's ones that like don't exist anymore, pretty much. Like
So how the f*** are you going to go see them?
You can't see those. Those are just like, I mean, like you can go to the sites, but like you can't like...
They're not actually there.
They're not actually there. But I want to see...
What made you interested in that?
I just like history and random stuff like that. Like the other thing was the way I started my TikTok account, and like I privated the videos now, but I would follow war gonzos, and like so like in like 2 months or not 90 days, more like, you know, I think the earliest I posted was like November 30th before Russia invaded Ukraine, but I would post like videos of troop movements and stuff like that, because I used to like day trade, and then I was trying to trade options, but it's hard. It's like I've lost so much money trading options.
How much have you lost?
Just buy stocks. Don't
Just
trade
buy
options.
stocks. How much have you lost trading options?
My 20,000. That was
That sucks.
Yeah, it does suck because that was like I mean I didn't I lived pretty.
Was that like
pretty
all
much,
your money at the time?
Yeah, I mean like like last year I didn't have savings pretty much. Like it was like, I mean my parents were well off, but like my side is like a different thing. Like I'm blessed, so like, you know, things I don't have to worry about, but was
what
not
is that?
stacking.
Obviously, like, have you seen a lot of money at this point yet, or is you kind of just coming into that
It's
now?
getting better. It's just like I think when you pass like X amount of dollars, after that, like I don't, you know, coming here and seeing, well, this you're going, it motivates you to want to do more. But like that's why like I could stream every day or whatever if I was just trying to get a check. But I was just more like, I like to like, it's just do it for fun pretty much, and then like all that. I think that's what made it happen faster
100%.
too. Was, like,
well,
not
that's
trying
also
to
what makes
force
it.
anything.
That's also what makes it sustainable.
Yeah. So like I would back to the work on thing. I would the first one that I had was
Wait, so you're posting clips of
if you
movement of troops?
moving of troops. So like I mean there's stuff like
in real time, like these
in
are real time things happening.
I mean you could I could have been wrong, but I would like I follow. The way to do it is you follow like, you know, there's war gonzos on both sides. You follow both of them, and then like they call out each other's, but it's like gives you more reality on like what's going on. Like one of them was like Armenia and Azerbaijan are two countries that are kind of like in a scuffle right now, or war in a war. But like you know, that stuff like
where can you find that data?
You just get on a certain Twitter feed and like I was trading. Like I trade Lockheed Martin calls, and I don't know why I was trading out. I don't hit bet unders, and I don't buy puts. Like that's kind of the play there. So that's why my sports betting and investment portfolio not very good. Fucking. So when Trump airstriked General Soleimani or whatever. I had
this was years ago.
Years ago.
Yeah.
So he airstriked him on a Thursday. I had a call that I bought for like a couple $100, and like it went down to literally $1. So it's sitting in there, and I'm like going like, I don't even want to look at this anymore. Like, should I?
Wait. So what are you actually betting on?
That was pure luck. I did not know that he was going to airstrike to General Soleimani or whatever.
Yeah.
But I literally woke up, it went from $1 to like it was worth over $1,000. But that was because Lockheed Martin went sky high. And that was like, I don't know, that kind of generated the fascination with the, because it's also a dark hole, because then you get like down to, you start thinking World War III is going to break out every fucking second.
Yeah, dude.
My friends kind of got
the world
sick
is
of that.
just crazy as right now.
But like, you want to see?
It's so weird, man. Yeah. So wait, where do are you on like the dark web? Like where the f are you finding this kind of?
It's on Twitter.
I feel like everything.
When it was actually Twitter too. Let me see. I'll show you.
But like, how can you verify these things are like legit?
You can't. So like some people would post them, and then like you'd find out later that it's like some of it's like
kind of
some of it's propaganda. So like some of it. So when that stuff didn't take off until after they invaded, and then all of a sudden it went to the algorithm.
Yeah.
But it was more of like, I would just post stuff because I'd send it to people and they'd be like, where'd you find that?
So for the most part, I'm trying to figure this out. Like, so you started just posting random kind of stuff.
I just wanted to monetize the account to like try to get to like, you know, like how other people just post, like, you know, to be like a clipper almost.
Yeah.
And that's like, so when I started streaming, I had like 6,000 followers on TikTok, and I took that, and then like I don't know, the TikTok algorithm is pretty aggressive. So if you get on it, it's definitely will serve you right if you.
Yeah, because your YouTube goes crazy, huh?
The YouTube's gotten better. It's definitely gotten better. It's just getting new to it, and then I got great guys or like, you know, great
Do you
team.
ever plan to shoot like vlogs?
Yeah, I just don't know how I get nervous around having a camera around people. You don't know what some people are going to say, and then also like
you just got to find the right. You got to find the right group.
Yeah, and then like don't want people to with you. I don't want to put a camera on someone that doesn't want to have a camera on them. Type thing.
I get it.
And then just like the anxiousness part of it too, where you're like going like,
has making content. I mean, this is kind of. Would this be one of your first sort of things outside of what you've done, and obviously what you've done with Jinxie? Would like this be one of the first things?
One of the first ones.
So I think the more you do it, the more you'll be less anxious overall.
Yeah, and I think that's a goal.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's definitely a. That's what's crazy is I would never have thought I never wanted to be on camera really. Like I was like.
Yeah, well, you thought you were gonna make military clipping videos.
Well, it's like I don't even like public speaking or anything.
Yeah.
But like it's more of gotten into like. The funny thing is like the part that made it fun for me was like not giving a. So like.
Yeah.
Just over time, it got
That's
better.
an art, though, dude. That's an art nowadays because like the internet's so goddamn toxic. Like people just tear apart.
Yeah.
So how do you not let it get to you? How do you not give a?
I mean, like some of it does get to you, so it's just like more like disconnecting.
What do people say to you that gets to you?
It's more like
this can't read.
I don't care
because you can't see the chat.
I would more feel bad about that stuff where people think I'm trying to impersonate something, like you know what I mean, like not like when it gets down like a rabbit hole. That's when it makes me like more, because I can take the punches. I don't want anyone to think like it's like, I mean, I don't. It's like there's YouTubers I don't like. You can like someone and not watch their content type stuff. So it's like some people just like see your stuff and just want to go like, hey, by the way, you. Like,
yeah, I mean, it's also because you're popular.
Yeah, I guess it goes with.
They can use you to get some views on TikTok.
Yeah, and it goes both ways. So it's like, you know, that's where, you know, knowing to hold on to the good versus the bad, and like what you chew on becomes like.
So, but people think that you're just making it up.
Well, it's like a character, but at the same time, it's like that's like how I feel when I'm on camera. Like this is like, I don't know, if I was sitting here trying to like make icon do this type of shit or whatever, like, you know what I mean? Like it's more like, that's why it's like just settling into a.
Yeah.
To a
well,
gig.
I get it now because when I was watching and I see the videos that you're talking about where people say, "Oh, he's this, he's that," and now that I'm with you in person, I get it.
Yeah, and like it's like
it's very like blurry.
And people like I don't. It's not like the speculation or whatever. It's more of like when some people like think that it's like actually like, you know, trying to make fun of or at the expense of someone else. Like that's not the intent.
I don't think you're doing that. I don't think you're doing that at all.
Yeah, like that's where it's like, you know, it's just hand gestures and like, you know, a little bit of a Morty voice or whatever. You know what I mean? Like the hand gestures is like when you're chilling, like on live stream. Like it's, I don't know, it's like this is a much more comfortable setting almost than that or whatever. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, when there's live eyeballs, it's like that's why I don't go live all the time. It's like kind of like
stressful.
Yeah, it's definitely stressful. Like it's definitely more kind of something that I'm not used to 24/7.
So the first time you did it, you said was with your brother-in-law?
Brother-in-law. And I was just like, I mean, like streaming. I did the same thing, like streaming to one person on Twitch and all that stuff. And then I went to TikTok, found out, went there solo, was stream on there. And then eventually, so when I came back to Twitch and kind of was after doing the TikTok stuff.
How quick did it go? Like boom, boom, boom.
Collabing with Jinxie was like the biggest thing that was like, and it's just crazy how much that stuff has helped.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jinxie. Love you, brother.
You guys got a good relationship?
Yeah, no, we talk off stream like he's one of my
he's solid. It's sharp.
Yeah. And like, I mean, I haven't run across any creators that haven't had like great conversations or like genuine interactions with.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like when people hit me up to like try to do something, or if I try to do something with someone, I usually try to talk to them beforehand, like just so I know the vibe and they know, like, you know, if I don't want to go and start just like all of a sudden roasting a guy and it's like they go like, what the it's like,
Yeah, you won't get that around here.
Yeah.
I'm used to that, Steve.
Yeah.
Like that's What? So you watched again? I want to bring. So you used to watch me and Steve. What other content creators did you watch?
I mean, like, you know, the Nelk Boys. It was more of like, I mean, back to like it was like Sam Chi, that chapter.
Yeah.
More stuff like that than sports, and then like I would just play. It was like, I didn't watch streamers too much beforehand.
It was more YouTubers.
Yeah, I didn't have a Twitch account until I made one personally, and it was
That's crazy. I don't know anyone who's had that much success that fast on Twitch.
I got very lucky.
Insane.
You got to hit a blessing there.
Damn.
God is great. God is good.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like,
Always, man.
yeah, I have no clue. Like it's like, you know, to text with Kai Cenat now off stream. Like that's a dude that like beforehand was like Drake to me. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
So
I
it's
mean, he like in that industry, he is.
Yeah,
you know?
no, he is.
Yeah.
Like that's what's crazy. It's like
You
Oh, no,
guys, you guys would bang on stream.
yeah, we're
That'd be
planning
so
something here
funny.
soon. We're supposed to do something. That's a great guy too. Like talk about, you know, genuine interactions. He's been awesome.
What other big streamers do you tell? You ever talk to Adin?
I've texted with him. I think he has more of like phone number got leaked too. So like,
Oh, he probably got
So,
new,
like,
he's
I
got
had
new numbers probably all the time.
and then he also has like a manager and stuff like that. That's where
Top.
when well, just like back to the, you know, want to square things up before I get on live stream someone so they know like, or know like, you know, no, you keep everything like, I just don't want to surprise anyone with like, be like, oh, all of a sudden I'm, you know, if you get on someone that's like, hey, this guy doesn't cuss. Like, I know Queso doesn't cuss. So like I was like trying
Trying
not to cuss on his stuff. And I did a couple times, but like, you know, trying to respect the boundaries or whatever.
Of
But
course.
it's like, unless you lay him out, then it's hard to
that
to
makes
say
sense.
100%.
So who do you think you're most excited to make content with?
Probably Kai Cenat.
Yeah.
Kai Cenat. And then, I mean, like, Steve's like, this is like crossing off Steve. Like, Steve was up there. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, you're up there. Like, it's like, I don't like, it's hard to even like conceptualize. It's like going like, you know, like everyone's like, you know, like it's a completely different space. Like, then I'm like,
Yeah.
I didn't have like you know, I've had like I wasn't really big into social media before. Like my personal account has like 200 followers, but
Yeah.
so it's like,
So what is it like? Is it overwhelming or?
it can be overwhelming, but it's all like, you know, just taking it a day at a time. I think when, you know, getting past that or like getting out of your head on it is like when it gets
Fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that's like, I don't know. That's what like this whole thing has been. I mean, every day it's
What do
like
you-
I
what
wake
do
up
you-
and go like, what
what do
the
your
fuck is
parents think
going
about
on?
it?
They think it's cool. They support me 100%. Like they're great parents and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But it's definitely like, you know, it's not like my mom. My mom didn't know who Kai Cenat was, so it's like going.
Yeah.
He's like Drake, and she's going, well, who's Drake? Well, he's like the Beatles.
She didn't know either of them.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's all good.
Yeah, but it's just like, I mean, that's just the whole. It's crazy how, as big as the world is, and
Yeah, how
it's-
small
it's
it becomes.
How small it becomes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you just like it's weird getting off like from screen to this. It's like, you know, and like you were like a Fortnite skin almost to me. It's not like you know, yeah, like it's like you're just like an internet personality. So it's like it's almost like you weren't real. And I
That
think
is
that's-
hilarious
well, you know
statement.
what I mean? Like, so it's like I think that's where the disconnection between the people that like leave real hate and the people that like do know the value or the weight of their words. Like
Yeah.
that's where like, you know,
Because it's real. I mean, I'm
yeah.
just like, dude.
Yeah, like that exactly. So it's like those dudes are like, you know, usually it's younger, more immature people.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Some of them are dark, and then some of them are like sorry for cussing, but like they're pretty funny. Like sometimes, like you know,
Yeah. I mean, dude.
but like I mean, like I had a dude say like he wanted to stab me in the stomach, but it was like going like I almost thought that was funny because I carry, so it's like more
Texas baby, let's go.
well, more funny because like it's like going like, dude, you have to be a full blown psycho to like. I'm playing Madden, brother. Like,
Yeah, like chill the
I
out.
know. Like, I don't know. What do you? It's not like I'm running for office here. Like,
Yeah, dude.
You could stroll.
It's like you skip it, go somewhere
Yeah.
else. No, it's weird, but that's part of the game, man. People just like I think they just want a reaction more than anything. They
Yeah.
want you to say something or like to ban them or whatever the f- it is.
And that's kind of like why I think the not reading the chat has gone positive in some ways, and then like, you know, I want to get better at it, but it's like
Yeah,
that's one of the things that.
we got to fix the eyes first.
And I think I probably would have maybe stopped or slowed down if I could read the hate in
Really?
real time.
Yeah.
Well, it's like one thing to see a comment, like, you know, like on a screen, you're going like, you can get away from it, but then when you like, if you read it in real time,
Yeah,
you're going,
live
like,
is
you see
crazy.
Some,
And they just keep going until
Yeah,
you
like-
see it.
yeah, like they'll say something and then you're going kind of like,
Yeah, you're like trying
yeah,
to wait.
like that one kind of hit. That one you kind of got me there.
That one kind of hit.
yeah,
I've been there,
yeah.
dude. Would you say that like that's the harder part of streaming? Like, what do you think the hardest part of streaming is?
I mean, it's probably different for everyone. For me, it's just like it's just like a lot to deal with. I mean, it's just like, I don't even like saying taking a day at a time. Like I
get
have
it.
no clue what's going on. Really, it's like nuts.
That's the best way. Though.
Yeah, and that's what makes it fun too. Is like I don't know. Yeah.
Are there what do you think about the platforms that are out there right now? Like, you know, the whole like the beef with Twitch and Kick and like Rumble's kind of there.
I mean, I like all of them. It's just like it all depends on what the people like. I'd like to sports bet and gamble, so it'd be nice to be able to do that on Twitch. That's why I like Kick, and I like some of the creators over there. It's more just like I mean, Twitch. The hard thing for me is like Amazon Prime subs. Like that's like a huge thing.
Yeah, I see.
It's just like, you know, it's like.
But you can't do the gambling there properly, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so, but like, I mean, the Amazon Prime stuff is just like, it's such a great thing to have, and
Because
then like
so many people have that
streaming
already.
with Jinxie, so like they can go back and forth on the same platform.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that's why I haven't like collabed with a Kick streamer yet, but it's more just like because of that aspect, like than.
What do you think going and collabing with a Kick streamer would affect your relationship on Twitch?
No, I don't think at all. It's more of like being on Twitch. Like there's so much more, and I'm kind of more of a believer in like trying to build on a one platform. There's good reasons to like multi-stream, but like it's less stuff to monitor. It's like easier to.
I see what you're saying.
But like so say if I do a stream with Kai Cenat or something, or like someone like that, it's like they can go back and
It's
forth
native.
on the same platform.
It's native.
On the same platform, and then just being on it, like I've got more. You know, start clicking on other creators. Like, dude, I want to like do something with Flight. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Like he's a Twitch guy, so it's like, yeah, and that's
I get what you're saying because it's like in the ecosystem already.
yeah. So
like
and that's
they're
kind of
already
the
used to,
that's
like-
kind of the reason. And then the Amazon Prime thing is just like the main reason for like the
because it's so accessible. Yeah.
Yeah, and then
People,
it's
so
like-
many people already have it.
yeah. That's like Amazon Prime subs is like
Yeah.
I would
How many subs do you have?
like
Or average, how many?
15,000 or something. Yeah, it's gotten pretty cool.
dope.
Yeah, it is cool. Yeah, that like, and I think it's like a lot of the Amazon Prime stuff, and then my buddy put it like a guy that we work with does like he puts a bot in there, so like if you put like exclamation Prime, it would just like pull up how you do your Prime sub.
It's fast, yeah.
And like you like it's just like. Yeah, and like I would stream on Kick or something. I just never like, or even YouTube. You know what I mean? Like it's just monitoring the one and like just keeping everyone on one thing has made
Yeah.
it. And then
I think it's smart. I think it's smart in the beginning for sure. Where you're at. It's like might as well maximize.
Because I'm sure, but I can see how like a guy like XQC streaming on both. He's a great streamer too. That's another dude I would like to stream with. He's cool.
Yeah.
But like he streams on Twitch and Kick, but like so they have different kind of groups and different like different fan bases kind of. But he's big enough to where like, and he does it the right way, where it's like when he's on Twitch, he's on Twitch.
How would you
when he's on
describe the
Kick.
two fan bases? This is so funny to me.
Well, like it's just like different. Like if you're on, either spend your time on Kick or Twitch. Like I don't really, or for me that's how I work. Like I usually if I'm on an app, like I'm on.
But how would you describe the different fan bases? Like would Kick be like?
They're like it's definitely. Well, it's just like the moderating side of it. I think is different. I just never really. I
think it's less moderated on Kick.
Yeah, which like I don't have a problem with the less moderation stuff or whatever. Like yeah, it's just like it's more of just like two different markets. You know what I mean? It's like the NBA versus college basketball. There's some of the same fans, but like
which one's NBA? Which one's NBA?
Well. Jeff Bezos, that's a hard dude to compete with when it comes to pocketbook. But that's the other thing is like, just like, I don't know. I think like Thursday Night Football being on there too is another reason I just like scroll through Twitch. Like, but like I started getting on Rumble more and stuff like that. Yeah. Like just like watching. It's just like it's crazy how many. I feel like it's one of the only spaces or one of the mains or like there's like it's all over the place. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Rumble or just streaming?
No, streaming so if you go to try to find like if you put like the top 5 streamers or whatever, they could all be on a different platform. Yeah. And like it's like you go to YouTube, everyone's on YouTube. Like it's more like, like a YouTuber is on YouTube. So it's not like there's one that dominates this space necessarily yet.
I see what you're saying.
Twitch owns it, but it's like they're pioneers right now where it's almost like, or like, it's like.
I get it because the streamers kind of have their own individual audience that just kind of follows them no matter where they are.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's kind of.
I think that's how Kick was pretty much created with like Adin's whole community essentially like moved to that platform.
Yeah. And that's another dude. I want to stream with him. He's awesome. Like I would love to. I like his whole group too. Like
he's cool. He's really cool.
I would love to do something with them. It's just it's just like it's definitely a weird. Like I did like you didn't even know about some of the platforms like too. Like I downloaded Twitch just to like I don't know what made me want to start streaming too. I just started kind of
it's
dicking around.
Was it just because you saw other people make content and you're like it?
Yeah. So like I was just eventually like if I'm gonna play so many video games, I might as well put it on, try to make some money, I guess.
I respect that.
And then
I respect that.
Yeah, that's kind of how it started. And I had a lot of free time because I was doing.
Video games is how I got into the internet too.
Really?
Just obviously it's way before because I'm.
And then you start doing steroids.
Essentially, I was like, I went right from video games. It was like video games to steroids. No, no, you're good. You're good. No, it was like I played heavy in like. World of Warcraft, StarCraft, like Diablo.
Oh, what?
These games.
That's crazy.
I played all those games.
I like those games. I just never got into RPG games as much. I like to play with my buddies.
Like I would know life video games to the point where like I'd have this on and then I'd have Halo. Yeah. And I'd wait for it would be like switching between I'd like sit in the city like in Warcraft or wherever it was and then play Halo game when my friend came on.
I was bigger on Call of Duty before I started streaming like MW2 and stuff, like the old MW2, but like now it's like completely different.
Yeah, so I want to explain this to you. How I got into essentially content was because of video games. Because I would play so much online that I remember thinking all I would do is I would go to the gym, and if I wasn't working, it would be work. I would go to the gym and then I would play video games. Okay, and I remember I spent so much time on the internet. I'm looking at ways how do I make money on the internet because I wanted to just be able to go to the gym and play video games. And I didn't want to have to go work somewhere else. I swear to God, this is a true story. Like, hand to God, in my mind, as a young kid, I must have been like 15, 16 doing this. And then I remember reading on the internet, and this is way before like e-commerce and way before like social media. Yeah. And they would talk about like, oh, e-commerce is going to change the world. I read on these like business sites because I was always on the computer because I was always on those video games. By the way, video games taught me how to type really fast too.
Really?
So, because you know how people always say like, video games are so bad, bro. I learned so much from video games. Like it made my life so good.
I still type with one finger.
I type so fast. I can type with my eyes closed, but it's because like you're typing and trying to do shit and I die. And
so were you PC the whole time?
I was doing it all.
Yeah.
So I had a PC with the World of Warcraft, and then I would have like I was an Xbox guy for pretty much my whole childhood. But I played every single console you could think of: N64, Dreamcast, Genesis, everything. So my point was though,
N64. How old are you?
34.
I'm fucking you. No, that's it.
No, it's all good. You're good.
I'm 25.
No, but I played everything, and I've just been a huge nerd. But the reason, like I said, I would be like, I want to be able to play video games and like go to the gym and try and make money on the internet, and that's how I learned about Instagram, and that was the first thing that I took off on back in 2011. Dude. So like my whole thing started from wanting to like go to the gym, eat, and play video games. That's in my mind. I was like, how could I make my life like this as I was a kid?
What would you say is your number one thing, like, or like, what's your number one thing you do now?
I do so much. As far as like income or just like in my life?
Yeah, like, or like if you had to like say like your
still the gym,
your racehorse.
Still the gym. Yeah. It's always the gym is for me is like when I wake up. If I'm like in my kind of like routine, it's like the first thing I'm thinking of is okay, I'm gonna eat some food or drink some water or get ready for the gym. And then gym, and then I did everything else after. Yeah. My whole life's been that way. And it'd be like, I always felt good if I can get the gym done and then like, get some food in and then everything else, like I'd play video. I'd feel good about it all because I already did what I needed to do. Yeah. And then it turned into obviously like, oh, this is a living for me. Yeah. And that was a whole learning process in and of itself, which like you talk about doing something you love and then involving brand deals and being like, how do I find this balance? Which for me took a long time to really find a balance in. And sometimes I still kind of, maybe I'm more focused on the business and I should be focused on the workout. But for the most part, I would say, yeah, it's like wake up, get food, get water, give me some caffeine, gym, and then everything else.
Yeah. And the gym's so therapeutic. That's
the best thing in the world.
Like I usually try to do like I was doing better before I started streaming, but like kind of like do a 30-minute type of workout every day or
yeah, as long as you do something, dude.
Yeah, just I get like indigestion, so it's like you can feel like the food moving.
Yeah, you get the blood flowing, makes your brain sharper.
Eat too late, but like
I eat way too late sometimes.
Yeah, dude, that's like my.
It's because when I stream, like, because I'll stream like not at your level, but I'll just chill, play video games at night still. Have like 1,000, maybe 600. I get baby followers,
What's your favorite thing to do? Is it
like as far as my life?
Yeah,
gym,
and then
video games. Very close. I'm not gonna lie.
Very old fashioned.
Yeah. No, I'm a classic. I'm a classic guy.
I love that. I love that.
Gym and video games is like everything. And eat. Gym, video games, eat, and then it's a good thing too. You have a girl?
No, not yet. It's hard to go on Tinder now, I guess. I mean,
they're like, what the? I seen you.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, that's why I just kind of chill. Like to describe like my day mostly. Like I wake up, try to go to the gym.
Yeah.
Come home. Chill. Like
you ever looking for a girl? You trying to like?
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, connection type stuff.
Yeah.
Don't need to. Like, and the other thing is just moving around and like, I don't know. It's like looking, but like not really at the same time. Just kind of chilling, pretty much. Like, I've always liked to kind of do what I like to be able to move whenever I want
without being held to something.
Yeah, that's why I like. Like agreeing to something like long term or like
I get it.
Like with a brand deal, I'm going like, well, what if I want to go to the game that day or something?
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
That's kind of how I look at it. But like, yeah, it's just been.
Have you ever had a long-term relationship or like a?
No. That stuff is always just evaded me. But I've always been on the move. Like I was at 2 different high schools. I was at 4 different colleges. So like different states, different cities. So it's like. Since then, and then just working and trying to get like the normal stuff, it's like kind of just drowning in everyday stuff type.
I get it. I understand. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, I mean, dude, that's a whole nother thing to try to figure out with like all of this.
Yeah, and it's
like, a whole nother job.
It's like weird. It's kind of like I don't know. I can definitely see how other people when they're famous. Like I hate saying famous, but like
I know I hate it too. Yeah. I get you though.
But like like. Those people, wait, what were we talking about again?
The girls, like getting a girl and like having a girl. Maybe you're talking about in relationship to having some popularity.
Oh yeah, kinda... like the relationship part of it is like. Or wait, I forgot where I was gonna go with that. I have very
you're good. You're good.
So I mean, sometimes
it's definitely it can be a weird thing like when there's the popularity involved and like maybe people are there for the wrong reasons.
Even like friends now, it's like
for the wrong reasons. Maybe you're going towards that.
I've always had, I've always had my good friends that I've always hung out with, but like who like it's not like I'm going I gotta vet someone or something, but it's more like. There's the possibility of that being there, like
100%.
But like, I've always had good friends, and
you need people to look out for you for sure.
Yeah,
like it's definitely a thing.
That's definitely
kind of sharks in this industry.
Yeah, it's kind of
guys and girls.
That's what I was talking to my buddy about it, but it's like you kind of. That's the thing with me is streaming was like as soon as you kind of step out of the behind desktop, that's when I feel like. Drama just finds people, but like I don't. That's my whole thing. Is like I don't want any drama. Don't try to, like don't say, or like don't like. What would be a good way to describe it? Like I don't think I've never wanted to start a beef with someone. Type. Like I've never been like that oriented or whatever. But like I lost my train of thought there again.
You're good.
What was the one before that?
No, it was just about the girl stuff. Like, had you ever? Because you know how Jinxie recently, he got the girl and Steiny's
with Brecky Hill.
Yeah.
Lovely lady.
Yes.
Hello, Brecky.
She's dope. You've obviously met her.
I've talked to her on the phone. Yeah. She's great person from what I've communicated with. I've never met her in person, and
it is crazy though how like when people have those sort of counterparts that like the internet. They go so crazy about it. Yeah,
and that's why it's crazy to even conceptualize talking to someone like a following or whatever, or like it's not like it's not a Brad Pitt here, but you know what I mean? Or like this kit that I'm wearing doesn't usually kind of like my numbers are crossing off here. I don't know if that's gonna. That's the best way to get put. Sorry for cussing, but
no, you're good. You're good. You can cuss on this one. It's fine.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, dude, you crushed this. Dude, but you're funny, bro.
Dude, thank you.
But no, I've been doing pods for like 5 years, 6 years now.
Yeah,
and I just genuinely like, I just enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, this is easy. This is
this running. Yeah, good.
This is easy. It's like low lift type stuff, but it's like you're very easy to hold a conversation with, so it makes it very easy.
No, I appreciate it, man. It's good.
No, thank you for having me.
Simple, dude.
This is fun.
It's just I was so like I saw your and I was just like. What is this?
Yeah, that's usually the reaction.
I think that hits so good for you. Like that gets so many people to be like, "Oh, I want to find out," and then you dance that line like perfect. Is Steve on the way? You dance that line like it's so interesting.
Yeah,
and then you just have those banger moments that are hilarious. Like I swear, dude, that parlay thing with in the. I was like. He sent this to me. We were dying about it.
That's funny because like it's
like he personally sent it to me. He's like, "Have you seen this?" And I was like. Oh my god!
Dude, that's funny because like you realize that like some of those clips like go towards different algorithms for different parts of the internet, like different.
Dude, it's good. And the golfing you did with Jinxie was fun.
That was fun. Man. That was fun. I like.
You guys got to do more like things.
That's what like it's just trying to find out more stuff to plan. It's just hard to. I'm not the best at playing
because you guys are mostly desktop, right?
Yeah. It's kind of I like doing desktop,
which is crazy because Jinxie, he's like the most subbed streamer ever. Like
I think so. I know he's like
because Kai was, and if he is now, because like didn't Jinxie have like 170 or I don't know what he said.
I have
like an insane number.
Yeah, and that's where I don't even know like personally. Like I have subs and then like active subs, so knowing like what the difference is between all that.
So I really appreciate you coming on.
Dude, thank you for having me. It's been fun.
Yeah, you crushed it,
dude. Thank you.
You're funny. You're way funnier in person too, by the way, which is great.
That's awesome. That's good to hear.
Yo, what's good?
What's up, brother?
The man of the house.
Dude, thank you for having us.
Dude, he was the reason why this has happened, by the way. He's the reason why.
That's the man.
Real quick? Yeah, for like 1 minute. You can talk for like 1 minute. Yeah, just here. You can take my mic. We only have 2.
What's going on, brother?
What's up going on, brother? This is insane. Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
you're welcome.
Let me see. We were talking. He grew up. He watched us. He's obviously a big fan of you.
I'm the same age as Steve, so I don't know about growing up. I did watch him, but
Yeah.
we're the same age, so I was like,
Yeah, well, you growing up while you growing
No,
up.
fucker.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Regardless, though, but like you watch them.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 100%.
But it's sad though, because we need you back, dude. We need you back.
YouTube hasn't been the same. YouTube
Yeah.
hasn't been the same.
Yeah, we need you back on YouTube.
Now I'm a YouTuber. I have some power there. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe not.
He's gonna go. We're gonna go to the HQ. And be like, let him in.
Please.
Do you have poll? Do you have poll there?
Pool? Maybe not. With Google, baby. No, I can. I can do whatever I can.
But what's so I'm because I don't think we've talked about it in a long time. I think maybe last time I heard you talk about it was a little more like, upset. But where are you at now with YouTube?
I'm not as mad at YouTube anymore. I'm kind of like, I've kind of come to peace with it. And right now I kind of see things as like way differently now. Like maybe it wasn't meant for me being a YouTuber. Yeah. And I think of that in like weird ways, like as in like, maybe if I did continue on my path of being a YouTuber, something bad would have happened. I would have got hurt or something really bad could have happened. I feel like, cause I've done so much, I used the YouTube platform, for good. Yeah. And maybe it was like something I needed to, to grow up to. Cause while I was a YouTuber, I went from, here, just rewind. I went from making, going to high school to making Instagram videos to then graduating high school to Instagram videos to right into living with the Nelk Boys in the Hollywood Hills mansion to being a YouTuber. I never really had like real life experience. And I had it's not like I was rich, but my parents did good, to where I always had food and, TV, Wi-Fi, like all the dope shit that people, most people have but take for granted. I had that. Yeah. But I never had any real life experience. So I think me being off of it is kind of became more of an adult is what you would call it.
Kind of like maybe in some way it was kind of meant to be.
Oh, meant to be. Oh, because everything's going so good for me. Because I was so lucky that I got super whatever, quote unquote, famous. Because people say, the people that don't know me and ask me, hey, are you famous? I say, kind of. I'm internet famous, right? Yeah. But, wait, what was I saying? What did I just say?
You were talking about being popular on the internet.
Oh no! So everything's going super good for me right now, and then right now this is the first time being quote unquote famous is that I'm I have all these contracts, money, good things coming in, really good things, and I am treating it more like an adult. Yeah. Bro, I noticed that. I opened up a notepad yesterday and wrote out a budget. I text my mom. I don't look at bank accounts and numbers and stuff. I don't know how much money I have, whatever spend. But I said, Mom, kind of what's my, how much money do I spend? It's a big number.
What is it? What's big? I'm not pocket watching.
Well, this for educational purposes.
That's hilarious.
No, just what it costs to be me is I can read it. I learned some.
Your lifestyle though, you're talking about the recovery shit, all the shit that the cars. There's a lot of stuff involved in being him, I guess.
It's a lot. Anyways, but no, it's a lot. I don't have to actually go into it, but it's a lot. It all makes sense. It's nothing crazy.
It's probably crazy.
It's probably crazy. It's probably crazy. I got here on a helicopter. What the f- crazy?
Hey, you know what's cool about that helicopter that you got in? It was budgeted.
Dude, that was dope.
It was budgeted.
Yeah, you did it right.
No, I just for the first time ever, I wrote down, okay, hey, I'm making this much money. And also the whole YouTube thing, one thing it taught me is that life's not fair. It's not supposed to make sense.
Yeah.
Just because you put your entire life into YouTube, and YouTube can be anything. Just because you put your entire life into fitness, training. But for my situation, I put my entire life into YouTube, and you think just because you follow the rules that you'll be good. I followed the rules as in I know 3 strikes and you're out. I had 0 strikes. Never in a billion years would I ever thought my YouTube would just get deleted. So I was living life as long as I can be consistent on YouTube and stay I hate this word. I hate these words, famous, relevant, but quote unquote relevant, as in getting my views, that I would never have to worry about money again. So the way I operated was, okay, you make $100, spend $100. Why not? Spend 110.
Yeah, I get it.
Your Steve will do it. You can figure out how to make the $10, you know?
Yeah.
So I kind of learned a huge lesson that no matter what, life's not fair.
Yeah.
The government or whoever could take everything away from you in a second, boom. And if I would have known that in the start of my YouTube channel, that YouTube would potentially just delete me, just boosh, like, I don't like Steve, he's deleted, I probably would have saved up $30 million and
Oh my God.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I didn't do that because I spent all my money. I gave away $30 million. Like, even if you think, I put about in perspective this, yeah. I gave away over $10 million, sure. I could have just like gave away, like say if I gave away 15, which is a low number, just all together, everything, off camera, on camera. You know, I think like I could have just gave away 7 and had $7 million. But also that's.
Gave away $1 million.
No, I could have gave away 7 and I could have had the same effect that 15. Like say I gave away $15 million, I could have gave away $7 million and had this and did the same exact content and had the same exact effect. You know what I'm saying? But I never thought that my YouTube would ever be over. I thought if it was ever over, that it means, okay, decline in views, like viewership, followers. Yeah. But I never had that, so I never had to worry. So as long as I was still getting my, 2 to 4 million views per week that I maintained for 4 years, I always thought that I would be financially, stable to maintain anything that I did crazy. So they taught me a big lesson that life's not fair. It don't matter if you follow the rules. It don't matter about. Logic doesn't need to make sense. I mean, COVID proves that. The logic's out the window, and you probably get. But so it was good, and now like when I have like things that happen to me that like where I feel like say for example if someone like is f***ing me over or something, instead of reacting like and going crazy, I do adult like things like being calm and talking and like budgeting and like I'm getting my teeth clean.
Yeah, look at that. She go to dentist and shit.
That is dope there.
Shit,
That's dope there.
That's a dope shit.
What else have I done?
I don't know. You need to get your eyes worked on. You need to get LASIK too.
I built a house.
A little lip filler?
You don't have lip filler.
People do think I have lip filler, but
Is that true?
No, you look like that your whole life, bro.
yeah.
That's funny, bro.
But I have big lips and nose. Like today, I was doing a nose strip. Like the stick.
Oh yeah, to sleep, to air.
No, for blackheads.
Oh, to take the blackheads off.
I gotta put 2 of those. I gotta put 2 of them
Yo.
to cover the nose.
He's gotta have a big brain.
Right?
Yeah. It's like 2 little things. I'm black.
Yeah, you got a big
yeah.
house. Whatever. It's fucking.
That's in now. That's in now. That's actually in now.
It's in, yeah.
It's Italian, dude. It's normal.
It sucks.
No, it's good. I got a big nose too.
It's like I'm slow. I have an average size, and my nose is huge.
It's true. I believe it.
Yo, we love you, Steve.
Let's go.
You ready? Yeah.
I'm ready.
Yeah, let's do it.